Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I'm back with another video. In today's video lecture, I shall be telling you about the conversion of any tense into past continuous tense. In order to convert the given sentence of any tense into past continuous tense, you should first be able to know that what are the formulas for writing the correct affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences of past continuous tense. Let me first tell you about those formulas. Here's the formula for writing affirmative sentence formation of past continuous tense. First, you write the subject, then you write the auxiliary verb, which may be was or were. As you know that if your subject is singular, then you write was, and if your subject is plural or you, then you write were as the auxiliary verb. And after that, the fourth form of the verb, which is also known as the ing form of the verb, is written. And after that, object or extension is mentioned along with the full stop. Let me now tell you about the negative sentence formation of past continuous tense. The subject is written in the start of the sentence, and after that, you mention your auxiliary verb. It may be was or were. And remember that in your negative sentence, after the auxiliary verb, you mention not. Then you mention the form of the verb and object or extension along with the full stop. Here is the formula for interrogative sentence formation of past continuous tense. Your auxiliary verb is written in the start of the sentence, and then you write your subject, and after the subject you mention your form of the verb, which is the ing or fourth form of the verb, and at the end you mention your object or extension along with the question mark. Let's do some tense conversion. You will be given any sentence from any other tense, and you would be supposed to convert that sentence into the past continuous tense, either in affirmative form or negative or interrogative. This is your question, which states, convert the following sentences into past continuous. This is your first sentence. They will have been taking tea. You have to convert it into the affirmative form of past continuous tense. As I have told you about the formula, you will apply this formula and convert the given sentence into past continuous tense in its affirmative form. This is your converted sentence. They were taking tea. As you can see that in the given sentence, your subject was they. So you mentioned they, and were has been added as the auxiliary verb because you mentioned the auxiliary verb after the subject. As your subject is plural, that is why you mentioned were as the auxiliary verb. Then you wrote the fourth form of the verb, and T here is your object. You can see that this formula has been applied to convert the given sentence into affirmative form of past continuous tense. See the second sentence, which is mother cooks delicious meals. You have to convert it into the negative form of past continuous tense. I have told you about its formula. Here it is. You will apply it and convert the sentence. This is your solution. Mother was not cooking delicious meals. You can see that was has been added because your subject is singular. And after was, you wrote not in your negative sentence. I had told you earlier that in your negative sentence of past continuous tense, you mention not after the auxiliary verb. Cooking here is your form of the verb, and delicious meals here is your object. See the third sentence. We watched television. You have to convert it into interrogative form of past continuous tense. You will apply the given formula about which I had told you earlier. And here is your solution. Were we watching television? As your subject was plural, that is why were has been written as the auxiliary verb. And it is your interrogative sentence. That is why you wrote were in the start of the sentence. Then you mentioned your subject, which is we. Watching here is your ing or fourth form of the verb. And television is your object. Here is a bit more exercise. On left side, you are given sentences and you have to convert the given sentences into their affirmative, negative or interrogative forms of past continuous tense. And you can see that on right side, your converted sentences are written. Let's discuss them now. The first sentence is, Father waters the plants. Waters here is the form of the verb, which suggests that this sentence is written in present indefinite tense. And we have to convert it into the affirmative form of past continuous tense. We apply the formula and your sentence becomes, Father was watering the plants. See the second sentence. Will you go for shopping? Will suggests, and the go here is the form of the verb which helps you understand that this sentence is written in future indefinite tense. And we have to convert it into the negative form of past and continuous tense. And this is your solution. You were not going for shopping. You can see that you was your subject in the given sentence, and now according to the subject you mentioned your auxiliary verb, which is were. And I've told you with plural subjects and you as subject, you mentioned were as your auxiliary verb. And after were, you wrote not because it's your negative sentence. And then you mentioned the form of the verb, which is going. For shopping, here is your extension. Look at third sentence. A tiger had attacked a deer. Had attacked helps you understand that this sentence is written in past perfect tense, and we have to convert it into the interrogative form of past continuous tense. Was a tiger attacking a deer is your converted sentence. You wrote was in the start of the sentence because it's your interrogative sentence. Then you mentioned a tiger as your subject. Attacking here is your ing or fourth form of the verb. A deer here is your object. See the fourth sentence. The teacher called out my name. Called out suggests that this sentence is written in past indefinite tense, and we have to convert it into the affirmative form of past continuous tense. This is your converted sentence. The teacher was calling out my name. Was calling out has been added to make it the affirmative sentence of past continuous tense. See the fifth sentence. She will bake a cake. Will bake helps you understand that this sentence is written in future indefinite tense, and we have to convert it into the interrogative form of past continuous tense. Here is your solution. Was she baking a cake? You can see that was has been written as auxiliary verb in the start of the sentence because it's your interrogative sentence. Then you wrote your subject, which is she. Baking here is your ing or fourth form of the verb. A cake here is your object. Thank you so much for watching. See you with another video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.